Hey guys, it's Vince. Today in this video I want to discuss a video that actually got recommended to me, and I'm getting more and more of these videos, and this is one of the best ones I've found, and I wanted to pass this on because I feel that many of you out there who constantly message me about ideas to make money or business ideas, this individual's channel is called Trade Skillers Anonymous. And not a very big channel. He's growing, and I love the fact that he's growing. And again, he's obviously a craftsman, and he's working with a Onefinity CNC machine, which I like because, again, many of you are using a similar machine. But what he did here and what he covers in this video is panel cabinet doors. Now, I get a lot of different questions on different products. How do I make money? And that is one of the fastest areas to make money you can do with a smaller machine. Now, when I say smaller machine, that means up to about 4 foot in dimensions. When you really think of a chassis running 4 foot, I get all the time, what's the fastest way to make money with a machine in that 4 foot by 4 foot range? And that means maximum. Many guys don't realize the easiest way to offer a major remodel to a house with the least amount of cost investment to a homeowner is to actually deal with refacing their cabinet doors. Now, you can't do it on all cabinet doors, but you certainly can do it on quite a few, and you can even start from scratch because, again, it's just two-dimensional machining under the most part. But the patterns that you guys can inlay can give their entire kitchen or wherever they're actually installing cabinets a complete thorough makeover. I have clients that do this continuously, and it's a very, very easy, streamlined process to do. And for those of you that want to learn how to do it, this gentleman covers exactly what he did to get the effect he created here. Right down to the point of using Vectric, of what he actually did with the raised paneling. I'm just fast forwarding through his video here, and you can see everything is outlined right here on how he did it, right down to the sample, and coming in and actually covering everything. And again, you can see here, example raised panel door will be 18 by 24 inches. So I'm going to put this link in the video for you guys to check out. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you do a search for CNC and actually discussing refinishing cabinet doors, it's all over the place. The big question is how many of you are actually going to not just discuss it, but are actually going to do it. I want to play just the beginning of this.
Like a 6-foot-tall coffee hutch that I've built for someone, and the purpose of this video today is to talk about how I went about creating these raised panel doors that are the front treatment on this particular unit. It's much easier than you might think it is, and I'm going to show you how to go through that today. Thanks for stopping in. Let's get into it. Alright, so the feature that we're going to be talking about...
Now look at these doors, guys. I mean, he did an impeccable job on these. And the interesting part is that while guys see this on a hutch like he did here, you could definitely do these, again, he did them larger down here. You could do them for cabinets full scale. So learning this actual process is amazing. For those of my clients that already purchased my Black Friday sale for my DXF files, this is where those inlays come in to really offer your clients diversity as far as patterns and designs for you to do these doors. And once again, a little stain or paint goes a long way. You factor in refinishing them and mailing them. These are just door panels. They're flat. They do have some weight to them. If you package them right, and believe me, I have clients that do it all the time, you will make a small fortune very, very, very quickly. And again, Home Depot, box stores, they cannot compete with the robot that you own. The big thing is taking your time dialing in that robot to produce the inlay effect that you have here, and what he did here in a dimensional effect. It's amazing, and you can see how it came out. Looks beautiful. I'm sure he got top dollar for this if he sold it. And again, it opens up the door for you to see exactly what's possible.
About today is, so this whole carcass is made of Corson white oak, including the drawer fronts and cabinet doors, and I wanted them to be a continuous panel, particularly in this drawer front configuration, because I was really looking for a continuous grain. You know, the stain I think obscures some of that, but this is really a nice feature that otherwise you need, in order to create it, you'd have to have a 5-panel door, so 2 stiles, 2 rails in the center panel. And then you have to have the special equipment, which is, router bits or a shaper that are going to give you this effect here. But I really wanted to go for a special effect out of some hardwood panels, again, Corson white oak. So we're going to dive into V-carve and just show you how simple that is. And again, thanks for watching.
Now, I love, like many of you, how fast he goes through everything. Not a long intro, not a Hollywood intro, just he gets to the point. He wants to show you what he does, his skill set. I think that's impressive. Then again, we saw what he did, and I feel it will help many of you because, once again, I've discussed this on my channel numerous times. If you guys want to make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time dealing with an easy-to-work substrate like wood, you're going to find anything dealing with home remodeling is going to pay you massive amounts of money. The question is how many of you can actually interpret what you're watching here and actually use this information at a level that's going to take you above and beyond what's currently on the market. And it really isn't hard to do, because when you factor in you've got a robot that can handle mass production, once you dial in your process, that is the key. My suggestion, watch this video. Check his channel out. I'm sure he's got some great stuff. This video is fantastic. Once you guys check out his channel, watch his video, build yourself a process. Build yourself a process dealing with maybe the size of more or less like a coaster. And I know that sounds funny. You can always scale it up, but at least you can build the process starting on something small. If it scraps, hey, it's a coaster. No big deal. It's much better than dealing with a client's doors. Once you dial in your process, start scaling up the project. Once the project is scaled up, guess what? You're ready to deal with a full client scale doors, and you're ready to make some big money. And believe you me, the money will follow. So again, I hope that this video has been helpful. It's a little different than what I've done in the past because I'm getting more and more requests for business models. This is a huge business model, and it's endless. I have clients doing everything from crown molding, which I think is an easy given for something similar to this in this aspect. And again, cabinet doors. He did some really nice doors in this video. It was kind of basic, but again, he still went with an articulated design. If he was to do inlays inside that, it would be amazing. So it's really just a question of how deep down the rabbit hole you want to go. Rest assured, the longer that machine runs and the more you can actually produce things that's not readily available on the commercial market, you're definitely going to add more money in your bank. Thank you all for your support. Take care.